and Comedy Cafe management just handpicks the best ones. Yeah, so you can be sure that the comedians who are on to here tonight are all very good at sucking cock. So, ladies and gentlemen, with that in mind, please put your hands together and give a warm round of applause for your next comedian here, Socrates.
Yeah, my name is Socrates, apparently. But I am an American. Yeah, thanks, appreciate that so much. You know, like everybody else here, I actually turned 57 recently. Which is 75 in Dutch, by the way. A hell of a lot more accurate if you ask me. So I've been living here since 2009, and last year I got to learn a word, changed my whole life. Highly recommend it, or not. That word is aangereden. You laughed a little too hard at that. You're a psychic. You're a little sadist, aren't you? Because it means being slammed into, and in my case, it was aangereden by lekker. This scooter hit me. It means I got run into by an asshole on a scooter, basically. And changed my life for, well, I got a bit out of it, so. I'll be milking this thing as long as I can, because it was actually 13 months ago. The Dutch medical system has helped a lot. Yeah, I basically came around a corner and there was this scooter staring at a car on the bike path, and neither one of them should have been where they were, and I tried to explain it to them, but I didn't have time, so I just said, ah! And I flew, much like a bird, but I landed like an octopus. And I broke half of my arms. And basically I got to the hospital, and they decided at first to use conservative treatment on me. Have you heard this? It's Dutch for they did nothing. You know, they gave me a blue strap. Have you seen these things? Anybody break an arm here? Anybody? All healthy people, you lucky bastards. You know, I'm envious. So there's this thing called a blue strap. It's blue, it's a strap, it's got some Velcro on it. And if you're unlucky, you can collect them. And they gave me this thing and told me it comes good. Have you heard that one? Yeah. They love that. The Dutch doctors and therapists, it comes good, they'll tell you. It's cheap, it's efficient, you know. It's optimistic. Buys them some time, you know. But it comes good is only useful, I think, as a Yelp review for like a sperm donor. Ooh, honey, look at this one. 5 stars. So they sent me home with my little blue strap and optimism and Oxycontin. The Oxycontin made me think that. And I actually kind of did, that was the one thing I did appreciate. It was very effective. They gave me morphine before I left. They said, would you like a shot of morphine? Yeah, I can take a shot. I mean, I want to be hospitable, you know? So I get home and I'm supposed to keep my arm exercised, so like, because it won't lock up, so it kind of works like that much without me actually being able to lift it higher. So I'm in my backyard trying to keep it limber, waving to my neighbors. And I got a really bad vibe from people. Yeah, it turned out they thought I was a Nazi, which was not pleasant. I explained to them what happened, and they think I'm practicing to be a Nazi. It's not at all better. And I went back to my doctor and said, hey doc, it's not coming good. I can't get my arm up farther than that. I have arm erectile dysfunction. And the first step in coming good is getting it up, you know? And he said, hey lass and pindakaas. The Dutch in their sayings is useless crap. It means, oh well, peanut butter. So if you don't know what it means, it doesn't help to know what it means. I mean, Get you shot in the U.S., by the way, if you say, oh, well, peanut butter to anybody in America, they will shoot you. It's our go-to reaction. But it rhymes, you know what I mean? I like it. It's a good rhyming thing. The Dutch love a good rhyming saying. They've got lots and lots of them. I was here 3 months when I learned noken in de koken. You know this one? It's a Dutch saying, of course. It means, unfortunately, fucking in the kitchen. And Oma taught me that, a grandmother. I didn't speak Dutch that well at the time, so maybe I misunderstood what she was implying, you know. But I think if you combine noken in de koken and helaas pindakaas, you end up with satay sauce. I don't really like satay sauce. I find it to be sort of, it's like a peanut butter and tax. If you had like the kip satay, it's like chicken with satay. It's like if peanut butter raped a chicken. It's not good. So basically, time passed, and I finally went back to them, and they agreed they should do some surgery. And what they did was they put in 12 screws, a piece of carbon fiber, and a bone from a dead guy. And what he was, I didn't kill him. He'd have to have been pretty weak for me to have been able to take him down. And they also took bone and bone marrow out of my knee. So I couldn't walk for like 4 months while I'm sitting down. And the Dutch have a word for this whole problem, which is, what are you going to do? You know what I mean? It's like a sigh with sarcasm. You know? It's like when the train just pulls away. It's the worst times to hear it, though. I think one of the worst times would be just before sex. Still probably better than hearing it after sex. Just saying. So basically they did my surgery, and keep hitting that thing because I have no depth perception. But they ended up becoming necrotic. So I go see my doctor, optimistic as hell because, you know, it comes good. He said, no, it doesn't come good. Gonna have to do another surgery. So I decided to get a second opinion, and I went to Germany. Because, you know, the Germans, well, they've done all the experiments. Some of the extra ones, you know. And the insurance covered it, so I went to Aachen, and they checked me out, looked at all my paperwork and my forms and everything else. They said, according to this, your mother's Jewish? I said, yeah? Well, just checking. I felt a little uncomfortable as well, so I told them about the whole arm thing, and I showed them how much I could use my arm, and they said, oh, we don't do that anymore here. Which was good. I thought I took that as a positive thing, and I decided to have the surgery back here in the Netherlands, and so I finally got, they came and they took out everything they had done. They took it all out, threw it all away, the bone, screws, all that stuff, yeah. I killed a man for nothing. So I'm slowly finally healing up, and basically what it comes down to, my life lesson is you shouldn't focus on the material things. Because, you know, you can get a whole bunch of stuff, you know what I mean? You can follow that dream of American money chasing, etc. like that, you get all your stuff. Doesn't lead to anything, you know what I mean? I was taught in this life, you know, actually my wife taught me how to be a minimalist. All right, well, since the divorce. Anyway, my name is Socrates. Take care of yourself. Watch out for students.
Socrates. Sorry, that's the Greek pronunciation.